Public Radio, airing weekly in Spanish, French, Portuguese, Somali, and English. I'm your host, Ari Snider. Today is Friday, June 21st, and here are the week's top stories. The suspect in a deadly police standoff in Auburn last week had recently been released from jail despite strong objections from local prosecutors. Leon Hinckley was in jail for violating his probation for a prior assault conviction, but last week a judge lowered Hinckley's bail because the state had not been able to find a lawyer to take his case, which the judge said violated Hinckley's constitutional rights. Days later, Hinckley tried to break into a home in Auburn armed with a gun. During the ensuing chaos, as police tried to apprehend Hinckley, one person was killed and 2 houses burned to the ground. After a standoff that lasted hours, police say officers shot and killed Hinckley early Saturday morning. The incident drew attention to Maine's systemic failure to provide legal representation to clients who cannot afford to hire a lawyer. A recent report found more than 140 people in Maine were incarcerated without legal representation. Maine can move forward with its plan to expand internet access after receiving approval from the federal government. The National Telecommunications and Information Administration has approved Maine's strategy for spending more than $270 million in federal funding from the 2021 infrastructure law. The plan is expected to connect more than 40,000 homes and businesses to high-speed internet. Central Maine Power customers will pay more on their monthly bills starting July 1st. State regulators approved a series of rate changes earlier this week. For residential CMP customers, bills will go up about 8% or $10.29 per month. Overall, the changes reflect a roughly 27% increase in distribution rates for residential customers and are designed to cover the costs of outages caused by major storms in recent years. Regulators say they will soon begin soliciting ideas on ways to strengthen the electrical grid as storms grow more frequent and intense due to climate change. African immigrants in Maine are the driving force behind a growing number of churches in the Portland area. Many of the churches have opened within the last 10 years and have grown quickly as the state's African immigrant population increases. Some congregants say they appreciate the sense of connection they feel with other worshipers who share a similar linguistic and cultural background. The growth of the immigrant churches defies national trends as church membership across the country continues a years-long decline. This has been Maine Public News Connect. We'll see you next time. Thank you to our excellent community partners for supporting and contributing to this program. Maine Public News Connect has been made possible by individual supporters and foundations from across Maine, as well as cPort Credit Union, Hannaford Supermarkets, IDEXX, MaineHousing, Coastal Enterprises, CoverMe, the Sam L. Cohen Foundation, Koo and Patricia Yuen, Maine Health Access Foundation, and the Maine Department of Health and Human Services. Maine Public News Connect is made possible by Koo and Patricia Yuen, committed to bridging cultural differences in our communities.
Juntos. Ensemble.
Warajir.
Junto.
cPort Credit Union. Together.
Hannaford Supermarkets, celebrating the diversity of its employees, customers, and communities, and committed to fostering a welcoming environment. Together, they're greater than groceries. Learn more at hannaford.com.
At MaineHousing, we know an affordable home is key. Our first home loan program offers Mainers low interest rates and down payment assistance on multi-unit properties. Learn more at MaineHousing.org.
If you've lost your health insurance or had a major life event, you can find a plan that fits and financial help to pay for it at coverme.gov. Things are changing with MaineCare. Stay connected to stay covered. Update your information today at mymaineconnection.gov.